Alright folks, out today for a little wander. Not going very far. Main purpose today is to get out, find a little bit of some high ground and put a tarp up and do some cooking. So I've got some sweet potatoes, a couple of eggs, and bought some frying steak from a local butcher. So I've got a gas stove, got a frying pan, and also got the Bushbox titanium out with me. So going to do a bit of cooking, just generally, just to get out, just have a bit of peace and quiet for a couple of hours. And also, it's St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Mine will be spent in a green forest, under a green tarp, doing some cooking, but it'll be lovely. It'll be lovely. Right, chat later. This is the first time I've actually been in this part of the forest, and it's just so peaceful. It's lovely, and like always, like typical, if I'd put this on a couple of minutes earlier, you'd just heard the screeches of peacocks. So I passed there's a couple of houses on the road before you come into the woodland, and there's loads of peacocks around these houses. When I say loads, no, there is loads. I've seen about 10. Brilliant. So that was pretty cool, seeing those. Hopefully we'll get those on video later on. Anyway, chat later. One of my favourite things out on walks like this is just going places you've never been before and just seeing views. Like there's Musden Temple, and I've never seen it from this angle before. It's just cool just to come out and just see places from a different perspective. Very cool. Well, a bit of a change of plan. I had planned to be overlooking the sea. A bit of a headland I found is lovely. And as I was just having a bit of an explore, looking for somewhere where I could do some cooking, heard noises of a family come in. It turns out 6 adults, 3 kids, coming out for a picnic. So what can you do? You just have to have a quick chat, be social, and then head off. So I've actually come into the woodland here. And the woodland's actually lovely. It feels like it's a natural woodland. The trees are just higgledy-piggledy all over the place. Still a pine tree, or pine trees. But there's a lot more vegetation on the ground. So it is lovely, really quiet. Loads of bird life around the way. And I can still hear those peacocks in the distance. I will have to get a picture of those peacocks for you, just to prove that I'm actually not lying. On peppermint tea today as well, health drive. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this brew, and we'll get cooking in a bit. sweet potato chips or fries, which are actually very, very nice. Scrambled egg. And steak. I must admit, it's not the prettiest looking dishes, but it's cooked outside and a bit of wood, and it's lovely. Right, chat later. I'll finish this. That's me all squared away, food in me, everything's packed up, apart from the cooker that's just cooling down. Just gonna have a brew, chill out for a little bit longer, and actually just show you a panoramic of where I'm at. It is absolutely lovely. I mean, it's not picturesque or anything else, there's loads of fallen trees and everything else, but it's just so peaceful. Just sound of the birds and the sound of the wind in the trees. It's fantastic. Right, just to give a panoramic, show you where I'm at. As I was walking in today, in this woodland, saw this camp. Done not a bad job building it, but they've just left rubbish everywhere. So there's bottles, a duvet, tins, remains of their fire, bottle tops and stuff everywhere. It's just such a shame. No need. Just all the rubbish that they've left behind. Just no need whatsoever. No need. Yeah, plastic on the floor. Should be able to come into these spaces, enjoy them, and leave no impact that you've actually been in here. Anyway, alright, enough of this. Time to head off. So there's that, one of those peacocks I was chatting about earlier. Folks, one thing I always forget to do on these videos is to ask if you please like the video, leave a comment, and even better, subscribe. Obviously it helps the channel grow, so anything like that is much appreciated. I always forget to ask on the videos. So just walking back just now, I just thought, I was thinking about the process of editing the video, what's going to look good, what I can drop out of it. I thought, yes, please ask if you would like the video. Please leave a comment, always appreciated, always do answer, always have time to do that. If you have the time to post a comment, no matter what it is, I promise you I'll always respond to that. Just think that's so important to have good communication with people. And ultimately, please subscribe to the channel. That would be really massively appreciated. Right guys, that's me nearly back at the road. Probably got about a couple of miles to go before I go back to the car, go through another forest. So, chat later. Folks, that's me nearly back at the car now. Also, the battery on the phone is going to cut out pretty soon. So, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. My culinary skills are not the greatest, I can acknowledge that, but I will endeavour to do better next time. Right guys, chat later. Cheers!